Hey guys, so this is Zara, of course, for the Transy channel. And this week's topic is Transgender Day of Remembrance, which was just the other day on November 20th. Um, that's always a sad day, of course, because, well, it just really shouldn't exist, I mean, because, of course, if equality really did exist in this world, then it wouldn't need to exist. Well, because there would be no hate crimes against us, and there would be no need to have a Transgender Day of Remembrance, of course. I don't know. I tried to kind of make the day a happy day, though. Like, of course, I knew it was Transgender Day of Remembrance, and I was sad about it. I tried to make the best of it, though. I had a girls' day with my mama. We went down to the city, um, and I guess if you're American, then you have Thanksgiving coming up still. But I'm not even sure. Maybe it's already passed. But I know you guys have it somewhere in the middle of November. Well, anyway, in Canada, no, Thanksgiving is in the middle of October. So it was like a month ago that we had it. So now in Canada, a lot of people are like Christmassy already. And if you know me personally, I get Christmassy early. Uh, I'm a Christmas loving person, and I start Christmas like the day after Halloween. I just love it so much. Well, um, that in mind, we went to the Santa Claus parade. We went down to the city because the Santa Claus parade was in the city that day, and that's always happy for me. I love the Santa Claus parade so much. Damn, my zipper's stuck. There we go. So yeah, Santa Claus parade. And actually, I had to leave before Santa Claus came because another happy thing. I had a job interview, which happened to be my first job interview in I think about almost 2 years maybe. I actually don't think since I got the job I have now at Crocs that I've had a single job interview. I've done a lot of applications since then, but I think this was my first actual interview. And that was on Sunday, November 20th. And they said that they'd let us know by the middle of the week if we got the job or not. So I'm getting worried now because it's Tuesday. I would think that they would have called me either today, possibly tomorrow, so I'm not like, okay, I didn't get the job yet. But I'm getting worried. And the job was for Jacob. I mean, Jacob has amazing stuff. They have amazing clothes, they have amazing underwear. It's awesome. I wish I could get that job. But yeah, there was that. And then after that, we went out to dinner. And this was all in the city, so we had a nice little girls' day in the city. And yeah, that doesn't really have anything to do with the day. It's just that I just didn't want to sit there thinking about it all day. And also, we'd planned the Santa Claus parade a while ago because we love it so much. So they just happened to go to be on the same day, so that was a bonus. But I didn't just want to sit there thinking about the Transgender Day of Remembrance all day and how unfair this world is to us, and how, you know what I mean. It's just pathetic. Like I don't even know what to say. Like, Transgender Day of Remembrance is I have the site open here for Transgender Day of Remembrance. What's it called? It's called rememberingourdead.org. I'll post a link to it. They have, I'm guessing this is only a handful because they're all in the same year, but they have this page for listing trans people who have been killed, and some are not even for, like, the reasoning is just absolutely pathetic. Where the hell is there it is. Okay. Like there are some who were shot, gunshot wound to the chest and lower back. I'll list a few of them. Nakia Liddell Baker, um, killed in January 7th, 2007. Blunt force trauma to the head. And there's a few like that who have been beaten or shot or killed, stabbed. Wow. This is just really hard for me to even read. Okay, have you been seeing me this last little? Not really. Okay, but yeah, this is just hard for me to even read because, like, Ruby Rodriguez, San Francisco, California, um, March 16th, 2007, strangled and found naked in the middle of the street. Erica Keel, March 23rd, 2007, a car repeatedly struck her. There are a few examples of stuff like this. Multiple stab wounds. Here's one. She had AIDS, and she couldn't get treatment because she was denied at treatment centers because she was trans. So this is absolutely horrible, of course, because these are all horrible ways to die that nobody should ever have to suffer. And here we are, just because we're transgender, we're suffering them. And what's worse is that all these examples here are within 1 year. So this is just a handful of examples. They go from, I only noticed this now, but they're in order by date. The one at the top is from January 7th, 2007. The one at the bottom is August 30th, 2007. So that's just a handful. All brutal deaths. All occurred in about half a year throughout the United States. There was one in Thailand, and I think one somewhere in Canada. And it's just absolutely despicable. People say that the world we live in is civilized, but I disagree. It really isn't. We do not live in a civilized world. And as trans people, we shouldn't have to fear for our lives, but we do. I'm not gonna say that I like look over my shoulder at every person I walk by or anything, but I am scared that, and I know my parents and my friends and family are worried that one day I'll just leave the house and never come back because of something similar like this. I think that's a big fear in a lot of parents, once they've accepted that their child may be transgender. Maybe not at first because they don't really realize it, but maybe once they've had time to let it sink in and kind of learn what transgender is. That may be their biggest fear, is that this world is a disgusting, despicable place full of horrible people who should be locked up simply because they'll do things like that because somebody's different. It disgusts me. This world disgusts me. I don't really know what else to say. So I guess that's the end of my video for this week. Remember what Transgender Day of Remembrance is about. Remember everyone who's died for just because they're being who they want to be. Remember how despicable this world is. Yeah, so just remember. And this is Zara for Transy Channel. So comment, subscribe, and send us some questions so that maybe we can answer it for you. So yeah, ZaraHarley.